Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, guys. Here we are at Heathrow's Terminal 3. This is a really busy terminal, as you can tell. Lots of international flights coming in and out from this one. Now, you can spend your time here in the terminal and the shops and the restaurants and the bars with the crowds if you want. There's lots to do here. But if you're a One World member and you can get into the business class lounges here at Heathrow's Terminal 3, then what are your options? So as a One World frequent flyer down here at Heathrow's Terminal 3, if you want to get into the business class lounges, you have 4 options, starting with the American Airlines First Class Admiral Club, the British Airways Galleries Lounge, the Qantas Business Class Lounge. It's alright, I'm just filming myself. It's with Qantas in the background. And finally, you have the Cathay Pacific First and Business Class Lounges, and those are the ones we're going to check out today. This is inside the Cathay Pacific First Class Lounge here at Terminal 3, shared with Finnair as well. They use this lounge too. It's got all the facilities you'd imagine. I'll show you in a second, but mainly, look at this view. They also have a noodle bar, so we're having noodles. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
See you.
Okay, so here's one of the problems of having 4 One World lounges that you can access in Heathrow Airport, is we had all these good intentions of just staying in the Cathay Pacific Lounge, but we thought, let's quickly check out the Qantas one, which we've been in before, but we thought we'd come and have a quick look. Discovered the food is actually really good here, and look, let me show you the food. And proper coffee too. So those are the 4 One World lounges that you can get into, but which one should you spend most of your time in? Well, it's a bit hard to decide which one is actually best out of the 4 lounges there, but my opinion is if you're going to be spending some time in Terminal 3 and you're a One World frequent flyer and you can get into the business class lounges, it's really between the Cathay Pacific Lounge and the Qantas Lounge, and that's based on the food, the staff, the space itself, of course. And look, a big advantage for those two is they are relatively new. So the Qantas Lounge itself only opened in November last year, so at the time of recording now it's less than a year old. And then the Cathay Pacific Lounge inside, well, that's based on the pier in Hong Kong, which a lot of people would probably agree is probably one of the nicest first class lounges of any airport across the world. Anyway, we're about to depart now. We're on board a Boeing 777-300 that's ER, that's extended range. Taxiing down to runway 27, about to leave Heathrow after a couple of fun weeks in the UK for the 11.5-hour flight to Hong Kong. The seat on the 777 is pretty much the same kind of spec as the seat on the A350. I've done another video on that on the channel, so I'll link to that one above. But all the normal kind of reclining functions, entertainment system. A few subtle differences though. First of all, this little area down to your right hand side here where you can store items doesn't have a cover on it, so it's open. And then your little door which stores your headset and everything is slightly different as well. Still got the mirror in it, but the power is actually not inside the cupboard here. Your in-seat power is actually just next to your hip, which I actually think is quite good because it means you can get bigger plugs on there. Apart from that, pretty much the same. Got about 4 hours sleep there, which is pretty good. Was doing a little bit of editing beforehand and then kind of crashed out and fell asleep. Realised as well the amenities kits they gave us we haven't used. They're still sealed and unopened, so I'm going to bring them back home with us and give them away. There'll be a link down below. Enter the competition to win one of these, or the gift packs, one of these. Probably details on how to win. Okay, I'm just going to jump in right there and interrupt what that jet-lagged weirdo on the plane was saying, is that we've got a couple of amenities kits that are unopened from the flights that we've been doing on these Cathay Pacific legs. I'm going to put a link down below at the bottom of this video. It's one of those links where you click on it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So if you are subscribed, click on the link and then you'll get an entry. If you're not subscribed, click on the link, subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get an entry in the competition, and then you can get bonus entries for just confirming if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and you could win one of those Cathay Pacific amenities kits. Not gift kits or gift bags or whatever that guy was saying. Anyway, back to the plane. Very much. Bye. Alright. Hong Kong. I look tired. Okay, Hong Kong airport, just gone midday local time. Not actually that busy here today. Not that many people here, I think, right now at this time of day. It will get busier later on today. We're heading off to Cathay Pacific's The Pier, their lounge here at Hong Kong Airport. I'm going to make a separate video on the channel. That's going to be the next video here on this channel, just dedicated solely to the pier, because we didn't get much time to check it out last time we were here. Give us a like if you enjoyed that video. If you're not a subscriber of the channel and you enjoy your aviation and travel content, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow along with the adventures. Otherwise, I'm going to leave that there and we're going to go and get a shower.